What's up, everybody? It's Wednesday, June 15th. I can't believe it's summertime already. And, I just came, myself, EJ, and Eddie were at a leadership retreat this weekend, and it was pretty eye-opening on about how we need to share more. Eddie mentioned commented on my post earlier this morning, and as guys, we tend to hold it back and just give what's on the surface. And I think we all need to do a better job of sharing what we're feeling and our likes, dislikes, saying what's on our mind in not a harsh way.
Oh yeah, the girls spit it all out. But us, we're like, I don't know about that.
Yeah. I'm proud to have my buddy Greg on the call with us.
Up, Greg.
First of all, he's a dad of 4. He's a husband. He's a business owner. He owns 2 rehab clinics. He's a consultant as well as a Beachbody coach. So my man has a full plate, but he gets it done. So he's going to be dropping some knowledge. I'm glad he was able to join us tonight.
Awesome, man. Awesome. You want me to start?
Yeah,
what's up,
man,
guys? What's
ahead.
going on?
Greg?
What's up? What's up, everybody? Roland kind of said it already. Basically, I've been a business owner for 12 years. So I've owned my practices since the age of 27. I got introduced to Beachbody about 3 years ago now, about 3.5 years ago. I was going through a really rough time in my life from a health standpoint. Businesses were doing good, or at least I thought they were doing good. I was making coin, right? But I was running myself pretty ragged. I was doing a lot. Sometimes you just think you're Superman. I wear the shirt, but I actually really thought I was Superman at the time too. So I was doing my thing, and I was at a really low point where typical medical model wasn't helping me, and that's when you guys know Jeanette Maceda. She introduced me. So we went to physical therapy school together. She introduced me to Shakeology. At that point, bro, I was so desperate. I'm willing to do anything. I did it. And within about 2-3 weeks, I felt something different in my body that I have not felt in all the time that I was struggling with stuff. So I kept with the 21-day fix. And I got better. I just got better. I got better by just changing my life and changing my lifestyle. And, it's a lot more than just a product to me. It gave me my businesses back. I actually put my businesses up for sale. I've had people come to me many times offering to purchase my clinics. And I was like, no, of course not. But this time I was listening. My wife and I were listening, and we're like, look, we're going to sell it so that you can take a year off and we can just find answers. And I didn't have to sell it. I got my answer through Shakeology. I got my answer through the 21-day fix. So basically I went I was so excited, and my passion of just feeling better is what allowed me to kind of take the coaching opportunity and just go crazy with it. And I kind of went nuts in the beginning, and I went from coach to 2-star diamond in 3 months or something like that.
Yeah,
it was crazy. But honestly, I didn't even know what the hell I was doing. I got to be honest with you. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just so happy I was feeling better that I just started telling everybody about it. But I love Beachbody. I love, I have a lot of things on my plate. I love Beachbody. I love everything that they stand for. I love the people. I love the premise of the company. I love Diesel Nation. I love the people first. And the product is really cool. And the product obviously has worked for me, but I love the people first. And I guess that's the first thing I want to tell you guys is that You know, when it comes to business, people buy you. And I just came into this, like I just got onto this call, and I heard you guys talking about, you know, as guys, you got to talk more, you got to, you know, address your feelings more, whatnot. Look, at the end of the day, people are buying you. When a company is trying to decide if they're going to use me for consulting, they're buying me. Everything that comes with me. If you don't like that I listen to hip hop, don't take me. If you don't like that I roll the way that I roll, don't take me. If you don't like that I'm a man of faith, don't take me. But if you put yourself out there, you have to believe that I'm going to put myself out there, and this world, and I live in a world of abundance, and there's enough people out there that are attracted to me, right? Like you have to understand that first. Right? Because if you don't get that, then you think that, oh man, I'm not gonna say that about me because some people are not gonna like. Nah, man, this whole Beachbody journey, this whole thing of being a business owner, it can be an amazing thing if you're authentic. So that's the thing. You can't hold things back, you know. And as guys, we like to hold back. And nah, you got to get every part of you out there so that you align yourself with the right people that will understand how you roll. They'll understand what you're saying because they're like, yep, okay, that's my guy. I get him, you know? So anyways, that's a little tangent. But the first thing I'm going to tell you is that everybody should be a business owner. Like everybody. Every person in America should be a business owner. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that everybody needs to do a traditional business like what I have with 4 walls. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that everybody should be a business owner. Why? Because the biggest loophole, the biggest legal loophole in the United States of America is taxes. It's taxes that business owners get breaks on that anybody that's an employee doesn't get a break on. So you might be a Beachbody coach not even understanding that, but you need to get a hold and a grip on that. When you make money, when you make coin, whether it is as a Beachbody coach or it's through your regular job, when you are an employee, you get a lot more of that money taken away. The same money that I make as a business owner, same money that you make as an employee, you get like 20% more taken from you just because you're an employee. And if you don't have a business, that's just money that you're working for hard anyway. So it doesn't even make any sense. Like everybody should be a business owner. So good. Okay. Now we got that clear. Okay. Now it's just a matter of, okay, back in the day, the only way to be a business owner was to go open up a shop, was to go and, you know, well, we live in 2016, so we don't have to do it like that anymore. You can spend $140. You can go become a Beachbody coach. You can spend $130. You can open up your own online academy. You can do whatever you want to do, and you can make coin. It's a different world we live in. So you just have to understand that. Okay, that's it. Now we're taking advantage of it. Okay, so now let's just talk about, okay, what does it take to be successful in business? All right. Let's just, and I mean, guys, I have nothing scripted, nothing planned. I'm just telling y'all like what I live every day. Okay. From the age of 27, I've been doing this. I've learned the hard way. I've learned a lot of lessons along the way, but today I can say with, you know, that I have three major businesses. 2, I would say, you know, really, I have my physical therapy clinics, which generate over $1 million a year. And I have my consulting company, and I have 9 online academies through my consulting. And then whenever I go and I speak and I lecture about 8 to 10 times a year. And then Beachbody is kind of like funneled into that. All my passive streams of income are funneled into that. So number 1, I'm going to tell you guys this, what it takes to be successful. Like, you got to have the right mindset. The things that we just talked about, you got to have the right mindset. The mindset of, okay, am I going to work? Like, we got to work, right? This whole thing of even with entrepreneurship, I kind of get a little ticked off sometimes when I see this luxury life that everybody, like, come on, man. This thing is hard work, okay? All right, it's all hard work. You're going to work hard for somebody, or you're going to work hard for your future. Either way, we just got to admit we're working hard, right? It's just a matter of what mindset do you want to have? Do you want to work hard and just get by, or do you want to work hard and you're getting by, but you're setting yourself up for greatness? Is one or the other, right? Today was my fourth child. For those of you who follow me on Facebook, Kid 4's hashtag Kid 4's birthday was today. So he's 3 years old today. And, because I have put in sweat equity for so long, today was the first time that I've been able to be home all day for a child's birthday, like for one of my kids' birthday, all day. Like they went in the pool. He had his swimming lessons. I kid you not. We just came back from the Italian ice place. I was like, I got to get back to do this call. Like we're just chilling. We're just having a good time. But that's like the mindset was from when I was 24, 25. Like I want to eventually build something so that one day I could do this, right? After next week, I'm going to be on vacation. Not for the 4 days that my employee would. I'm leaving my office for a month. Okay. So like you have to decide at some point. I don't care if you're 20, you're 30, you're 40, you're 50, you're 60, you're 70. I don't care. At some point you got to decide, I'm going to start working for what I want to do, for my legacy, for my kids, for my friends, my family, that I can have time freedom. So the mindset, I think that's number one, okay? Number two is systems, man. Systems are like extremely important. You know what Beachbody taught me? Because I got to be honest with you, ever since I've been a Beachbody coach, my physical therapy business has been taken to the next level. I've taken everything I've learned in Beachbody and realized that, okay, like, what is it that these network marketing people got this thing figured out? You see, what good network marketing companies, what they have is great systems. So you come into it day one having an amazing system in place. They got your marketing for you. They got your back office for you. They've got your training for you. So they're not the problem. The problem is that do you have systems on the type of people that you're bringing in, that you're training them, that first of all, you're attracting the right person that can make this business work, that you are bringing them in and actually leading them to the promised land. Like you're showing them the way. Remember, if you're attracting the right person, you actually are giving them the tools for them to succeed, which Beachbody has. It's just a matter of they're just not going to come in and magically just understand it. You know what I mean? Like, but again, if you're attracting the right person, understanding just the laws and the rules of people, a lot of people just BSing, you understand all that, and you're bringing in enough people, you're going to be successful. Like you're going to be successful. So the systems are there. All I did is when I got to be a Beachbody coach, I started realizing I got to make my systems even better with my traditional business. And I have to be honest with you, over the last 3 years of me being a coach and me really focusing now on systems, that's the reason why I can basically do the online courses and do all these other things that I'm doing, is because my systems are tight in my office. But I learned those systems from Beachbody. I learned, dang, they got a system for everything. The best coaches are the ones that implement the systems the best. That's it. It's not who's nicest. It's not who does the cutest selfies. It's the ones who implement the systems the best. They might take those pictures on there, but in the underground, they got that junk rolling hard. They got their systems tight. They've got everything running tight. They're great leaders. It ain't from the pictures, y'all. I mean, it ain't. So, patience, man, patience. I mean, I don't get it. Like, we go to school. We go from kindergarten to 12th grade. Then we go to college. We spend 16 years in the system. right? And we okay coming out making 30, 35, 40 G's. But then we want Beachbody to like make us six figures in like a year, and then we tripping when it's not happening. It's like, what? It's like, come on, man. Patience, man. Patience. Doing the same thing over and over again. Look, I'm going to give you guys something. I'm going to give you something. I've been doing YouTube videos, right? I've been doing, like, if you guys look on my YouTube channel, I've been doing YouTube videos consistently, like consistently for a year and a half. When I say consistently, I'm not talking about a video a week. I'm talking about I'm putting up 4 videos a week. 4 a week. My YouTube subscription went from basically 0 to 200 in about 8 months. But over the last 4 months, it's gone from 200 to 1,200. You see what I'm saying? Like, I know the power of the compound effect. Like, I understand it. Like, I understand it. Like, I remember back in the day, I was just consistent with my business. If I got 2 new patients for the week, I treated them great. If I got 3, I treated them great. Some weeks I got none. But now, like, I'll go in there and I go to my office, and I'm usually, I kind of just stroll in whenever. And it's like 10 o'clock and there ain't nowhere for me to park. I got to go park across the street. I go in, place is crazy. It's compound effect. It's patience. It's just understanding, if I do this, I know it's going to work. And you don't have to guess with Beachbody. You already know it's going to work. You've seen it enough with people that, like, you guys, weren't you guys away this weekend with Becky and Christy? I mean, you guys have seen it. Like, what more do you need to know? I mean, I know them personally. I know they're just hardworking people. I'm telling you guys, they got no cheat code. They ain't get no up, down, A, B, start. They didn't get that on it. They didn't get no cheat code, y'all. They just put in the work and they understood, I just got to keep on grinding. It's patience. Just patience. I think another thing is self-awareness. I'm going to tell you guys this. I think self-awareness is really big. Like, you got to know what you're good at. You know what I mean? Like, you got to know, like, what are you good at? Like, for me, many of you guys don't know my story, but I've struggled with stuttering all of my life. Like, I really struggled with it. That was the reason why I nearly did not become a PT, because I didn't think I'd be able to talk to people, and be able to, like, hold coherent sentences because of my struggle, of my stuttering issues. Well, I'm sure you can't really tell that now, but with consistency, with patience, I really wanted to become a physical therapist. And now that weakness is now my strength. So I know, like, now, like, my strength is being able, like, I can come on a team call like this, or, this is a boys call. I can go on a boys call like this, and I don't even have to prepare because I do this junk all the time. But I don't do a lot of other things. Like, I suck at a lot of other things. You know what I mean? But I'm good at this. So when you have a team, like, every single one of you, you have a team. Your team might be 2 people right now, or it might just be you. Or you might have a team of 10. You might have a team of 20. You might have a team of 200. You got to understand that you don't have to do everything. What you need to do is focus on what you're good at and do that a lot. Do that a lot. Get people, like, I love to just speak life into people. Like, and I realize it's apparently it's a gift. You know what I mean? And it's something I've worked on, though. I don't want to play myself. I've worked on this hard, right? But, when I go down, not next week, but the week after, when I go down and I got a lecture at University of Miami, that at FIU, like, I'm going to be staying down there, and I don't even have to practice anymore. I'm just going to roll up there at 1 o'clock and just say, all right, let's go. 3 hours, let's go. But that took a lot of work. But that's really all I do. I hardly treat patients anymore because, honestly, the people in my office do it better than me. I'm not doing all these Facebook posts for me anymore because honestly, it's not necessarily my thing. But what I can do is I can talk and I can speak and I'm self-aware and I know what I'm good at and that's what I focus on. So, I think if you're going to grow a team, you got to have leadership. Like, and honestly, I just don't believe that you're born a leader. Like, I just don't believe that. I believe that I've seen so many different leaders. I just look at Christy and look at Becky. Now, I'm very close with Becky. And I know Chris, I mean, I'm really cool with Christy as well. And of the husbands, you know, Danny and I are the closest, right? But they're so different. But they're both really good leaders in their own right. Like Christy, like, can preach, man. She's like a preacher. You know what I mean? Like she just knows how to work you, right? But Becky is like that quiet strength. But see, for me, because I'm more of a preacher talker, Becky actually works really well for me. So like when I was doing Hammer and Chisel, every single Thanksgiving is kind of over the last 2 years has been a tradition where I go to Becky's house and whatever program is about to come out, the day after Thanksgiving for us to kind of burn off the calories, we work out, right? And then after that, we'll kind of chill. So Danny then will come over, whatever. And all Becky said, I said, Becky, so how do I do this Hammer and Chisel thing when it comes out? She goes, Greg, just follow, because she was in a test group. I don't know if you guys remember that, but she was in a test group and she's like, Greg, just follow it. T for T. That's it. That's it. No more. So I'll check on you in 3 weeks. I said, nah, make that 4. Check on me in 4 weeks. In 4 weeks, I showed her my pictures. Done. That's all she got to tell me. I don't need nobody to talk. Like, look, I could preach to myself. Sometimes I watch my own damn videos if I want to get hype. You know what I mean? But for her, she just has to say it one time. One time, I watch her by her actions. That's the type of leader I need, at least for me. You know? Christy she's just as powerful, totally different way. I think that's why they're such an amazing team, because it's 2 different types of leadership. So you got to ask yourself, which one are you? You know, are you more the quiet strength? You know, you more the, which one are you? So but I really think that's extremely, extremely important. What else do I want to tell y'all? Focus, man. Just focus, you know. Look, I'm gonna tell you guys this. In physical therapy, when I was 24, right, I was working at that time. I got this opportunity to work on the professional tennis tour with some people, and I was like, but my job wouldn't let me travel with them a lot because I could only use my vacation time, right? So when my vacation time ran out, and they still wanted me to travel with them more, my job started tripping. So I decided, I got to go do my own thing. I didn't have any money. I didn't know how I was going to do it. But I ended up getting a line of credit on my house, took out a loan, and opened up my business. During that time, no physical therapy. They're all employees. They're like, you're stupid. Open up your business. You're going to lose your money. That don't make no sense. So I got to be honest with you, man. I didn't have nobody to like lean on. I didn't have like a group like this to be like, I'm going through this. It's I'm struggling. I just had to focus, man. I had to put my head. I literally put my head down for like 7 years. 7 years, and just did my thing with no like back then. I don't know. YouTube wasn't big. It wasn't like you can go and pull up a Tony Robbins video or get Eric Thomas and just throw him in your ear a little bit. Like, that wasn't around. I just had to put my head down and just go. You just got to stay focused. It's amazing to me. One of the cool things about being an entrepreneur, like even today, I said today I chilled out, but that's not really totally true. What I did though is if you can focus, you can get so much done in such a short amount of time, right? So like I woke up this morning, right? I woke up at like 5:45, right? I got up, I took my Energize, went upstairs, did my live stream. My live stream had 140 people on, 130 people on. After that, came to my computer, talking to my virtual assistants. took care of my business. By 8:30, I was done. Because I was focused. Some people, they just be BSing, man, for like 8 hours. And like, oh, what a long day, man. You talk to like 4 new prospects. You could have done that in 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just focus, man. It's just focusing. Like, all right, I'm going to give this 30 minutes of my time a day, but I'm going to like get serious. I got my 20 people lined up. Yo, let me go hit them real quick. Don't be wasting your day like 3 hours, like you messaging somebody on Facebook and then you scrolling for like 35 minutes. That's not work, man. That's not work. You don't have to do this all day, all night. It is just not true. You do not have to do it, but you got to get focused. You got to get focused. It was crazy. With my courses, I spent more time contemplating on doing the course than it took me to actually create the course. It's because I wasn't focused. You know, I wasn't focused. Once I put my head down and said, okay, let's get to work, I got those courses done in less than 3 months. 3 months. And those things still make me money when I sleep. You know what I'm saying? It's just focus, guys. It's no different. All businesses are the same. They really are. At the end of the day, businesses are based off of systems. Businesses are based off of the ones that focus. Businesses are are based off of leadership, right? People want good leaders. They want people that are gonna be there for them. You gotta be self-aware. You gotta be consistent. And you gotta have the mindset, man. You gotta have that entrepreneurial mindset. So, all right, I'm gonna stop talking. Y'all hit me up for some questions.
Thanks, Greg. That's awesome. Let me unmute everybody. And I think James had a question.
Assistant, and what does assistant help you do? Man, I got 3 full-time virtual assistants. But now, I'm not recommending that for you guys, but you got to understand, for me, so what I initially did is I got a part-time virtual assistant. I outsourced my virtual assistants through, so this is what I did initially, okay? What I did initially was I started hiring interns from universities. People were looking for jobs, looking for internships in marketing and this and that. And I basically just said, okay, there was actually a physical therapist assistant that used to work for me. She went back to school to do this thing in marketing. She wanted an internship with me. I'm like, all right, well, you're going to manage my social media. And I started realizing, wait a minute, this is working. So I'm going to let y'all in on how OG does it. So this is what I do. So this is how I do it. Remember I said, what is my gift? My gift is speaking, right? That's all I do. When I tell you guys that's all I do, I'm telling you right now, that's all I do. I basically go onto a live stream every day, Monday through Friday at least, sometimes twice. And then what I do is that live stream is then saved to my phone. So like if you guys went on Facebook Live, that live stream, you can save it to your phone. From there, I take that live stream and then I put it in a Dropbox folder. And I have a virtual assistant that then transcribes that live stream for me. Okay? And then that live stream is then now created as all my Twitter posts. Like it's created as my blogs. Remember, my blogs, my company blogs is what makes me the money. Because when I put blogs up on my company website, it keeps my Google ranking up at the top. Right. And I don't want to make this about a whole internet thing or whatever. But basically it keeps my Google ranking at the top. And it makes, when people are trying to find physical therapy, it makes them find me. See what I'm saying? So that's basically what I do. So I literally speak like 15 to 20 minutes a day. And that's turned into like 3 blogs, 18 Twitter posts, 2 Facebook posts. Then I have a separate video person that then edits the videos, puts them on YouTube for me, makes them nice and fancy, puts them on my Facebook pages. I got a fitness page and then I got my consulting page. So you could use like, okay, here's the thing, look, not everybody's going to agree with this, but I'm a business guy. And as I said, I need to do the things that I'm good at. And once I became self-aware of that, I don't I am better at there's a certain amount that I could command on the market as a consultant. There's a certain amount that makes more sense for you guys to be a recruiter. Okay. You're a recruiter for an amazing fitness company. That's really what you are. Okay. So you got to ask yourself, what are you worth? Are you worth $1 an hour? Are you worth $2 an hour? Are you worth 10 an hour? Are you worth 20 an hour? Are you worth 50 an hour? I don't know what that is for you, but I can tell you this. If you're worth more than 4, then you should get yourself a part-time virtual assistant, because that's what you pay for them, right? And they can do a lot of the things that you could spend your time doing other things. You got to start treating it like a business. I left that one out. Treat it like a damn business, please. Okay? Don't treat this like no hobby. Don't treat this like you selling lemonade in front of your house. This ain't a garage sale. This is your life. Okay? It's your life, people. All right? This is your life. So treat it like that. All right? So there you go. That's what I do. I really do believe. I believe that's a huge thing. But you got to also understand, for me, I'm a dad of 4, like my kids want me home. My kids want me to pay attention to them. I got a lot of other responsibilities. I also got 20 kids. I got to take care of my office. It's my employees. They will work hard for me, but they want me to be basically like their work dad. Like they call me for everything. You know what I mean? Like they're going to get pissed if I don't take them out this weekend. They're spoiled. They're good though, but they're spoiled. So I just can't waste my time doing stuff that other people can do, because I need to be a leader. I need to take care of them, right? I need to keep them on their mission. I got to take care of my peoples here in the Todd squad, right? So like, I'm not wasting no time writing any, setting up Photofy and Canva. I ain't got no time for that. I'll let somebody else do it. But I didn't do that in the beginning. In the beginning, you learn how to do it. Like you do it and you do it good so that you can teach someone how to do it for you.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you should always learn it first. And then you train someone. Like I spent all this time consulting for all these companies, and these are physical therapy companies, man. But the thing is, they don't even know how to do this stuff. So how are you going to train somebody? You got to do it first, and then start thinking of your systems. Beachbody has just allowed you to speed that process up, because they got a lot of the systems in place. You just got to figure out how all their stuff can work for you and the people you're bringing in. That's it. That's it. And then after that, it's just time to get to work. Put your head down and get to work.
Yep. Couldn't have said it better myself. Yeah. I know one question that comes up often, especially with the newer coaches.
Yeah.
They don't want to be annoying. They don't want to be overbearing. They don't want to put too much of themselves out there because they're scared of what other people think.
Okay. Well, okay. So here's the deal. I need to cover that. So number one, when you truly believe in what you're doing, you never have to sell. When you truly believe, has it really helped you? Beachbody offers 2 things. They offer a product solution, which is what saved my life. They offer a business solution, which personally to me, anybody that says, Greg, right now, I need to start a business. What do you think I should do? I say, get into network marketing. Get into network marketing. Get with a company that you wholeheartedly believe in. So the question is do you even believe it? Because if you believe it, then that's not really a problem. Because your passion really should sell. Are you to do this like, well, I kind of try to do a thing. Like little, it's like Beachbody. Yeah, I mean, or are you like, yo, man, I got to tell you, man, this thing is like changing my life, dog. Like, this is changing my life. This is changing my life. I got to tell you, like, people want to hear stories. People don't want to know anything about cycling bonus yet. People want to hear the stories. You want to know what attracted me to Roland? It's his story. You know what attracted me to James? It's his story. I remember his story. What's your story? You got a story? Even if your story ain't finished, and none of our stories are finished yet.
No.
They're not finished. But the thing is that this is where I was at my low point, enter Beachbody, and this is where I'm going now. People don't forget that, y'all. They don't forget that. So now if you don't have a story, you got nothing. You know, you don't believe in it, then you're in the wrong thing. I'd say call Coach Relations today. Deuces. You out.
Now, while we're on that subject, it's come up because a lot of them do follow myself or James, who say we don't have, or like yourself, we don't have a story that's so impactful that, you know, James reversed diabetes. Greg, you know, you had some serious health issues like I did. And I tell them often, you don't need that type of story.
You don't need that because guess what? You think my story translates to the 68-year-old chick that's dealing like with certain things? It doesn't. You know what I'm saying? You think my story helps the 28-year-old girl that had her first baby, her second baby, and can't get rid of the mom pouch? It doesn't. My story doesn't resonate with them. My story is my story. Your story, if you're like, yo, I don't really have any major health transformation. I just wanted to lose like 10 pounds, man, and kind of be able to take my shirt off this summer when I go to Disney. You know how many dudes out there want to take their shirt off this summer when they go to Disney and are waiting to relate to a dude like you? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
You know, look, your story is your story. That person doesn't live a life of abundance. They don't understand that there's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of people out there that are like that person. You just have to believe that. You know, you have to know that. Another thing too. So here, let me just talk real quick about the power of people and the power of your team. My Beachbody team is mostly consists of healthcare people. Remember, because I'm attracting people that are like me, right? So I don't need to necessarily like, and then like another thing, you know, to me, like I probably go through about 8 to 9 full Shakeology boxes a month at my clinics, right? Like it's like we got a crack house going on there with Shakeology. You know what I mean? Right? But look, that's my setup. I'm not gonna relate to the dude that works at Pet Boys that needs to lose 10 pounds. We don't, because he's not gonna even believe. He's like, yeah, dog, you got a PT clinics or whatever. I can't relate to him, but somebody else can. You know what I mean? You have to understand that. So here's the thing I want to say: the power team. Somebody on my team, though, I might have a lady on my team that used Shakeology, that did the 21-day fix, that's 38 years old, and lost 45 pounds. So guess what? She's on my team. Hey, Susie, can I use your story? Perfect. You say, hey, yo, meet Susie. Susie is a patient of mine. Susie lost 45 pounds after doing Shakeology and 4 rounds of 21-day fix. Now, somebody looks and says, damn, that's me. I hear that story. That's me. Well, you can get credit for that story, can't you?
Yep.
Roland, how many people bought from you after hearing my story? People bought from you. Yeah, exactly. Did I ask for a commission? No, because we cool like that, dog. We cool like that, right?
That's right.
We're boys. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the beauty of your team. You're going to bring people in. And you use their story to help relate to others. Do you believe in it, though? You know why I love Beachbody? I love Beachbody because Beachbody is about hard work, man. It's about hard work. It's about hard work. And I got to this point that I'm at right now through hard work. Now, what Beachbody is smart with, and I think why I became a coach, is that they realize that there's a lot of different people out there in different parts of their journey. So if you would have asked me to be a coach back in 2010 or 11 when they just had Insanity and P90X, I would have done it. Because for me, it didn't relate to the people that I knew that I was serving. I'm serving patients. I'm serving people that are in their 40s, 50s, 60s, coming off of a major injury. P90X and Insanity didn't relate to my clients, but I can tell you what did. 21 Day Fix did.
Yep.
21 Day Fix did. I was like, okay, sign me up. Sign me up. Once I saw it, what it did for me, and I saw, wait a minute, while I'm doing 21 Day Fix, and I saw a cat doing her thing and doing, I kept on saying, my mama can do this. I was like, my mama could do this. And then that's what made me want to be a coach. Beachbody they believe it. It's hard work. It's eating right. It's exercising. It's changing your lifestyle. That decide, commit, succeed. What they have done is they have come out with programs to cater to masses of people. You want something hardcore? Do Insanity Max 30. Roland and I were in a group together, one of the best groups ever. You want to do something really, really, really hard with some weights? Fine. Do Body Beast. Do Hammer and Chisel. You want to do something a little bit more lighthearted? Fine. Do Size. Do Country Heat. You want to you're more into the Army thing? Fine. Do 22-minute hardcore. They're giving us every single solution to allow us to be able to cater to massive amounts of people.
Yep.
That's it.
Wow. Thank you very much, buddy. You dropped some great knowledge there for us, and I really appreciate it. I know all the fellas do too. We wish you the best in all your businesses, your family, and everything.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys.
I hope to connect with you when you get into town. Give me a shout. We'll have lunch, dinners.
Awesome. Sounds good. Sounds good. All right, guys. You guys have a great night.
And all right.
Remember, man, just do your thing, man. Just do your thing. All right?
Thanks, my man.
All right, guys. Later.
See you later.
Okay. All right. See you.